everyone, it's Charlotte here again and I'm doing another cage tour. This time it's an owl theme and I kind of had this one from the beginning, but there were a few bits I added recently and just changed around that I'm quite happy with, and I'd love to show it off to you. So yes, like I said, this is one of the first cage themes that I ever had for my girls when I changed to fleece. I don't know if you can see under there. I'll just do a quick overview first, but it's under there and along here and up here. There we go. I'm going to start off with this end. Here we have, as in the last cage tour, we have their little portraits from Dandelion's gallery, 2 Living World water bottles. Then we have a Steph's Piggy Paradise hay bag, which is really good quality, and I will put all these links of the shops that I bought things off below. The pads again on top of the main liner, which is the stripy pink liner, are made by me, so all the extra little pads, drip pads and everything like that is all handmade by me. So unfortunately you can't buy it in a shop. But I know that this fleece I originally got from Asda, and I think they potentially still have it on there. I'm pretty sure they do, because last time I checked I think they did have the owl fleece, but I could be wrong. So if you are looking for an owl fleece, I think it was like £5, and that's like super good for like over a metre of fleece. So that was very good. So I always check Asda, so that's also recommendations for other people, because they always have nice little patterns. Unlike when you just go for a normal fabric store, they tend to not have so many good fleece patterns over here in the UK, which is really sad. So I'm very jealous of the Americans actually, because their fleece range is enormous. But anyway, like I said I mentioned the pink and white striped pads. Those are also made by Steph's Piggy Paradise, and they're reversible. So on the other side I have polka dots, which you saw in my last theme. Here are just their food bowls, which are Mason Cash ones, the RSPCA ones from Pets at Home, and they have their Burgess nuggets in there. These are their first nuggets, so that's why the bowls are kind of full and they haven't eaten them all yet. Then I have the Rosewood Rainbow Hanging Chew from Violet, the loofah, that's it. I remembered this time, it's Chinzilla's, but I really don't think the shop is active anymore, unfortunately. Then we have a little bed that I made, and I've actually put, let me show you, I've put a Steph's Piggy Paradise pad in, because it actually turned out that it fit perfectly, and that's from her piggy pods. I have rabbit ones and they came with that, so fortunately it's actually really handy. And I didn't realise that I'd made it to the right size, but it's really good because it means I don't have to wash the whole thing, and if they just wee in it, then I can just take the pad out and it's so much easier. Then I have this little owl towel thing, which is actually originally a part of a bib, and I just cut off the straps at the top because I thought, well, it's towel and it's quite pretty, so it can go with other themes, and also there's lots of different styles that you can get, so they can kind of accent your themes. But anyway, so obviously because it's an owl theme, I've got an owl. Then again, we've still got our flower Pets Play wooden shoes up. I haven't taken them down yet because I think they kind of go with every theme, so I might just leave them up for everything. But originally they were just meant for the flower fairy theme. Then I've got a Chinchilla's 2 Shop little pink bamboo ball, and you can see they've chewed a bit of that, and just some little willow sticks there. Again, we've got the little mirror there. Then we've got a dumbbell chew from Pets Play again, and you can see that they've enjoyed that. Then we've got an owl tunnel that I personally handmade again. This is one of the things that's been changed, and I just fell in love with this print. I was at TK Maxx and I saw it and I just absolutely loved it. So I made my first ever, let me try and show you that, but I made my first ever foam tunnel and just sewed along the bottom. So there's no actual cushion on the bottom, but because they don't really sleep in their tunnels, I'm not really too bothered about that, so I shall put that back. But then underneath the stairs we've got a little pad, which is made a little plush bed really, which is made in the same fabric, and a Corny the owl from rosewood again. Then again we've got the pads that I made and a microfiber rug here. Then we've got a cube, which is from Pampered Piggies, I believe, on Facebook. She does lovely, lovely stuff. And under here, hopefully you can see on that. There we go. There's just their hammock again. Then they've got their little house that I made, and again I made all these covers and the pads. These are from Playtime Little Critter Creations. And over here is just a kebab chew with some random bits, mainly from Chiller's 2 shop that I got. Although it's a Hop Nibble Squeak one. And yeah, so they enjoy chewing on that. They really love loofah, so that is actually one reason why that is a bit out of reach, because I really like that garland and they don't really often like lean up on it. So I put some loofah on that bit for them. Then you go up the stairs and we have again 2 pads that I made. I made a 1x2 liner with the heart print and then the owl little fleece up there. Again, another Steph's Piggy Paradise hay bag, little parrot what am I saying? Parrot toy. The little parrot links thing, and I've added cardboard and a bamboo thing. So that's that. And then this is from Binky Bunny's Toys in the UK, and it's just a cute little dumbbell. They haven't really touched it. I think there's a few chew marks, but yeah, they haven't really touched it, but it looks quite cute with the little flowers, so I'm not too bothered. It means it lasts longer. Then we've got a Little Stitch owl house. Now, I had a lot of problems with this when I ordered it. Fortunately, the lady who runs it is absolutely wonderful. She was so helpful and everything. But unfortunately, this package got lost in the mail, and it was like over 2 months, I think, that it didn't arrive. So she gave me a refund, and then a few months later it turned up. So I don't know what to say, but the shipping was obviously not that great. I don't think it happens very often with her. She explained that to me, and it wasn't her fault, so I didn't blame her. But anyway, so this is the owl little house. I have to say, it seems quite big on the outside, but on the inside, for my girls, they can't really go in it, like the big girls. Daphne can, because obviously she's a lot smaller, but I think it was £25 with shipping. I think that's how much it was, which isn't bad, but I was a bit disappointed that they couldn't really fit in it very easily, so that was a shame. But all of the lovely customer service from her was absolutely great, and getting the refund, and she obviously claimed it back on the postage, but it turned up anyway. So fortunately fortunately her customer service is very good, but I was a little disappointed that the size wasn't as big as I'd hoped. Like, it does seem really big on the outside, like my hand. I've got quite small hands. It seems quite big, but when they actually get in it, I think, like, this is the pad inside, and again my hand is about that. So really that kind of shows you how much room they have to sit in it, and I was a bit disappointed that they couldn't really do that, but they have stuck their heads in it, so they've got that out a bit. But Daphne's been in it, so at least she's getting used while she's still a baby, so I'm just hoping she doesn't grow up too fast. But that's about it. I have actually forgot to mention the bunting. I put a new bunting on the outside to go with this theme, so it ties in with the mint of the tunnels and the pink and the floral. But that's about it. I got that off eBay as well. Sorry for rambling. But that's about it. So I'll give you one last overview. There we go. But yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I shall probably insert some clips of the girls' first impressions again, like I did last time. Although, just bear in mind that they look a bit greasy because they're having these drops on them for fungal. I thought that it had all gone, even after a week of post using the drops, which you're supposed to do to make sure it's gone. But Daphne's got a little bit of dry skin on top of her head, so we're having to deal with it all over again. But also Clara's got a fungal patch on her back. Arabella, I haven't found any as of yet, but I'm keeping an eye on her. So yeah, so do excuse that they are going to look a bit scruffy compared to normal when they're nice and pruned and all fluffy. So especially Daphne, she looks like she's had a bath, but constantly, so I feel really bad for the little thing. But we shall show you those. So again, thank you for watching, and I shall speak to you in my next video. Bye!